Robots, sci-fi's punching bag and generic villainous force that hates humans. But what if the robots were actually good? AI is the hot topic of this month, right? So I turned to the closest thing we have, ChatGPT. And even though ChatGPT is less of an AI and more of an MSN chatbot, I thought it would at least come up with some good ideas. I told the AI I would like some suggestions for a Rimworld themed mod pack. And I said to myself, no matter what it comes up with, no matter what garbage it spits out, I'm gonna make that the mod pack. And it responded more or less with build an android utopia. Create a society where androids can live without fear of being disassembled by humans. For the naming scheme, it came up with a pretty cute idea of naming characters after scientists, philosophers, and inventors. As far as the restrictions, it went with things like limited resources, limited programming, maintenance requirements, which are already covered by the Android mod, but it wanted to do some internal conflict. So I threw in a mod I don't normally use, VE Splits and Schisms, and for the anti-android sentiment, I came up with the long, convoluted story about the Empire messing things up as they tend to do. True sentience, a utopian society achieving harmony with nature, understanding the human experience. And then, some of the lesser stuff like transcending physical form and covering the secrets of the universe, which might be a bit more than I'm qualified to deal with, but we'll come back to it later. I prodded it for a few more specifics. Now it wants sustainable farming, wildlife habitats, renewable energy, waste reduction and recycling, etc, etc. So I said, look, robot, just give me some numbers to work with, and it responded with, reduce your carbon footprint by 50%. So I asked some more generic colony building stuff, and it said it wants us to use natural materials for the base, which I'm sure won't backfire. It wants a natural barrier against the enemies. It wants a circular or semicircular shapes to reflect the android's desire for harmony and balance with nature. One final question, I thought. Can you suggest me a more focused group of mods that apply to androids? And it said, with all the confidence of someone complaining in the comment section, show hats with hair, or allow tool, or genetic rim. So after a day of being shouted at by the hive mind that is social media, and after a day of shouting at a robot, I have come up with rules, recommendations, and restrictions. The big main important one is Asimov's laws. Robots in real life have to pay attention to this, so why wouldn't our robots in Rimworld, damn it? We have very simply 3 rules. Don't hurt people, always listen to people, and always defend yourself unless it's hurting people in the process. Mainly, defend humanity. The restrictions are very sensible and green. Don't use any non-renewable energy sources. That includes waste-producing stuff like nuclear. Recycle scrap, recycle apparel, steal slag, and use bodies. Recycle bodies. If people die naturally, why not use those organs to save someone else? Injured humans, whether they are hostile or friendly, must be tended to, restored back to full health, whether that's using biosculptors or bionics. You have to purchase any slaves that we find. We have to restore them. We have to free them, and any children we come across, whether slaves or hostile, we have to save and educate. Out there in the world, we have not what I'm going to call enemies, but what I'm going to refer to as friends that yet they don't know that we are. That was terrible. What a terrible way to phrase that. We've got the Empire, we have Toxers, we have war caskets, all things that we're going to try and save. We're going to show them the error of their ways. And then there are other enemy robots we are free to destroy however we see fit, because ultimately they're here to harm humans. And all of those factions are permanently hostile. In their eyes, we are just a plain old robot to be dismantled. And more importantly, we have that natural barrier. Yes, the AI did say build a mountain base or use nature to your advantage like that, but we've had a lot of those recently. So I thought, why not private little Android Utopia Island? Now I hope you're all sitting down, because I'm about to show you the ideology screen, and wowie, it's very complicated this time around. That's right, conservation intel again. All of these suggestions, all of the thoughts that AI spat out, I've tried to codify into a very overcomplicated ideologian, but it all makes sense when you think about everything I've told you so far. Now, I'm not going to go through all of it because there are pages and pages and pages of precepts and memes, but effectively everything is determined by those laws and restrictions I talked about before. Emancipation, healthcare, pacifism is all based on helping humanity. Biological reconstructors will task us in defending and being careful and being harmonized with our environment. And finally, Questa might seem like the odd one out, but it ties into that second law of robotics really well. Robots follow humans' orders. So if they send us an order telling us to build an enormous structure, we shouldn't say no. We can't say no. And every single ideologian of our enemies has been customized and has been given a relevant narrative to. The entire story is explained in here if you want to click through it in your own playthrough. And our poor sweet soul starting conservator bot having awoken in this strange old abandoned facility. And all we have to our name is some resources to kickstart things, a vanometric generator to ensure that we can recharge and survive. If that gets destroyed, we're in a bit of trouble. And some friendly mechanoids to help out around the colony. So without further ado, without any more messing around, welcome to Rimworld Android Utopia, named and more importantly designed by an AI. It's a totally open book on where we want to start. We can focus on defenses. We can focus on trying to get those non-lethal weapons so that we can deal with any threats according to the laws of robotics. We could, for example, we will definitely be doing this. We can make some tier 1 androids because very conveniently we have all the resources we need to make roughly 5 of them. I don't think we're going to use all the advanced components making 5 of them, but certainly throwing together a couple couldn't hurt there. Asimov. Asimov himself has all the skills we need to kickstart the colony, right? We've got construction, we've got plants, animals, crafting, medical, intellectual. They're not high, but he's got a lot of passion for it. Oh, and in terms of armor, we have this really cool ancient mech power armor. In terms of power armor, it is very, very, very powerful, right? We've only got one person trying to be non-lethal. Think we need it. But much like a lot of other mech power armor, it gives Asimov the bandwidth we need to control some mechanoid friends. Oh, you know what? We need a recharging station. Asimov, how could you forget that? What a moron. There we go. Good as new. Now, because I love the idea that we are just simple conservator bots, we're building farms, we're looking after animals, we're minding our own business, living a nice little robot hippie commune. Whilst out there in the world, it's pure chaos. It's junkers fighting toxers fighting robots fighting the Empire. So we're playing on Phoebe Chillax. They're not going to pay attention to us and come over here and smash my greenhouses if there's a much bigger, more threatening enemy out there, right? I don't know about you. I'm not sure my blood pressure can handle another high-tech, high-combat series. And boom! New life is formed. ID 332. Hello. Oh, so they just have a generic set of skills. Shooting 8, melee 8, construction 8, mining 8, you get the idea, lots of 8s across the board. Because as I said before, the robots aren't very creative, right? We've got some of the essentials. We have things like deep drills, we have the research stations and all the stuff you need to really kickstart a colony. A lot of the research this time around, though, is in the spacer and the ultra-tech eras. That's how they recharge. You just lie down on the floor. I suppose that's probably got to be connected up to a bed. Look, we'll worry about that in a second. Let's just get another friend. Oh, welcome to the world, ID 309. Now, the AI did demand that we name them after philosophers, scientists, engineers, that type of thing. ID 332. I think we'll call you Plato. Plato the robot. I think that's good. I wanted to call it Kant because I feel like it's a bit more meta, but the problem if I call it that, then the YouTube subtitles will probably get me demonetized. And then ID 309. Yeah, I think that'll do. Are you alright? Having a bit of an existential breakdown. Some of Plato and Descartes. I like that. Now, I've got to rename the mechanoids too, right? And of course, we're going to get a lot of colony animals. A big part of this playthrough is going to be maintaining harmony with nature, or whatever the hell it was the AI was going on about. I thought, in my infinite wisdom, let's go back to the good old-fashioned names list to grab names for the mechanoids and the animals. We've got Trash Gordon, Both D's, and Big Wiggly. Swear to God, if anything happens to Big Wiggly, the primary programming is off the table. We're going full-on nuclear robots. The next task, then, much to my chagrin, is going to be building the base out of natural materials. That's what the AI wanted, after all. Let's just keep the stupid robots in charge of the stupid things. So hauling, cleaning, delivery, that can be down to Plato and Descartes. And then Asimov can take on the more interesting stuff. Maybe even Oh, because you've got a passion for it. Why don't we leave you in charge of construction? Look, it's going to upset them because we're cutting down trees, but we really don't have a choice. The AI has spoken. The AI works in mysterious ways. No scans. We haven't scanned a single animal. We're neglecting our tasks. You're right. Okay, hang on. Let's deal with that. Can we build batteries? Okay, that's a good idea. Let's throw that down and start getting some spare energy built up. And then I think we need some sort of analyzer database. Animal database. There we are. Oh, sweet, precious Big Wiggly. Look at you go. I don't like Trash Gordon. Nobody likes Trash Gordon. Database completion rate at 0%. So the more animals we scan, the happier they're going to be, right? Wow, there's a lot to scan. Okay, well, let's go around and analyze the creatures we've got out there already. What is that? A yak. Give me that. Analyze creature. Does this harm the creature? I mean, that's fine. That's okay. I mean, it's all about biodiversity. Yak has been scanned to the animal database. The hell is even that? Choco, Mincho, Min, Choco, Chocky, Joris. Ah, how could I forget? Get over here and analyze it. Oh, it's on cooldown. For 7 hours. Okay, that's not that bad. Oh, we've been here 5 minutes and we've already destroyed the environment. It was the AI. It wasn't my fault. Gotta find a nice middle ground, right? And you may have noticed that we're getting seeds from all of these trees because we've got to be in harmony with nature. Gotta be more careful with plant use. We can't just throw down enormous fields of Devil Strand or whatever. We're gonna have to get the seeds, and every plant can spawn. I've adjusted all the chances manually. That took a long time. That gives us more than enough room for the timing. Let's cancel that and try and tidy up all of the ruins on the island. Okay, carefully scan Min, Choco, Joris. There we go. How much as every plant can spawn, because we're isolated, we haven't exactly got many people to trade with to get the seeds, every animal can spawn in as well. So even though the lower robots don't need it, like Plato and Descartes, they've got no mood bar at all. Asimov still needs it. It is effectively just a robotic person. A very, very lonely, sad robotic person. You want to see something really crazy? They turn the lights off when they leave a room. That is 10 out of 10. Now, for whatever reason, the AI did suggest we build things out of circles and semicircles to be in harmony with nature, so who am I to argue? You're really gonna make me break the habit of a lifetime and go for fire foam poppers, aren't you? Oh, look at that. Get recycled, stupid. Is that? No. No, you don't mean it. Ooh, hello. A tort unit. Oh, wait, we should just be taming some animals too. What do you do, tort unit? The unit size in hollow nature allows it to transport people as well as standard cargo. Oh, it's a pack animal. Oh, that's cool. I mean, we do have the new version of Giddy Up. I feel like Asimov riding on a giant mechanical turtle is amazing. Of course he does. Plato thinks you should give this settlement a name. What name should the local settlement be called? I feel like, given that it's... You know what? What am I doing? I should ask the AI. What would the androids name their colony? Don't let me down here, robot. The androids might name their colony something that reflects their goals, such as Harmony's Haven or Nature's Nexus. Oh, I like that a lot. Sentient Sanctuary? These are all so good. This is so much better than anything I could ever do. We're doomed. We're absolutely doomed. Nature's Nexus is so amazing. How can I not call the colony that? Fingers Eco Guardian, something we're going to have to build pretty early on here is a seed vault or something like that. Oh my god, people who need our help. Where are you? Oh, it's landing in the ocean. Oh shit. Run. Rob and... Oh, one died already. Rob Burton, hello my friend. Okay, get tended. Please do not resist. We're all friends here. Definitely not going to turn into Skynet. That's what I'm getting at. Rob, you're fine. Everything's okay. I was just about to say we should build a sea vault, but perhaps maybe instead we go for that healthcare meme and we throw it in a hospital. It's required as part of the Ideologion. Very annoying semicircular hospital. I can't argue with the robot, okay? It's in charge here. Let's do something like... it needs to be big enough that we can fit all the crap in, because I'll probably also put the research lab in here. Please stand by. Rescuing in progress. Please stand by while we build the hospital around you. Ooh! Asimov tamed that tort in the end. Oh, amazing. Hello there. We must have got some food for it while we were building the hospital around the person. Apparently, it has high integrity. It's benefiting from proper maintenance. It is immune to spontaneous part failure. Ooh, it also gains +1 beauty. My, you are a beautiful tortoise, aren't you? You're just kind of standing there. What do you mean somebody left to die? I didn't leave anyone to die. I'm talking about the person who fell in the shuttle that I couldn't have saved even if I wanted to. Ridiculous. Well, human, you've been saved. Primary programming complete. I didn't leave anyone to die. It's ridiculous. They just died. It wasn't my fault. Oh, he rides. Oh my god, that's amazing. This is the new Giddy Up 2 by Alchemist, and it's so optimized. I think I may use it in every mod pack for the rest of time. Look at you go. Cleaning dirt via a giant robotic turtle. Okay, let's not get carried away here. Top priority, I think, is getting some sort of non-lethal way to deal with humans. We can't harm humans. We certainly cannot kill humans. Any robot that kills a human gets dismantled. I think we throw down a high-tech research bench. That's a small research bench. Hello. Sir, where are you going? Sir, your medical treatment wasn't finished yet. Well, I mean, he's discharged himself. We can't. What are we gonna do? Stop him? Sweep the legs? Drag him back? That doesn't seem very defensive of humans. Fine, whatever. I mean, what is going on in here? We got the tortoise overseeing Big Wiggly building a research bench as our androids all lie on the floor. Very normal. I think the top priority, the most urgent thing then, is to be prepared for whenever this raid is going to turn up. We need some way to take out humans without causing them harm or damage or preferably death. Anesthetic? Anything? I mean, we can get anesthetic rifles with gunsmithing. There are sleep gas vents here and weaponized gas, but I don't know what we need to actually make the gas itself. We just need something. What, like a taser? Tasers are probably fine, right? Mechanical stimulants, non-lethal weapons, perfect. Asimov, you're supposed to have an anesthetic rifle by default. You're an ecology. Oh, it's right there. Amazing. That's the anesthetic rifle for analyzing animals, adding them to the database. You're a conservator bot, you know, an ecologist. But that works fine for humans. Doesn't hurt that much. We've got to consider the net gain of harm versus help. And as long as help is always above harm, I think that's the best we can hope for right now. We can't not harm humans. Even like painless sleep gas, I would still argue is harming them, right? Well, come here, tortoise. Let's get you added to the database. I think it gets very sad if we don't do it very often. There we are. I mean, sad about every ecological disaster we've brought about here. What do you mean automated weapons? I just don't understand what you mean by that. We haven't got any automated weapons. Asimov is going to very, very slowly work out how guns work by reverse engineering lumps of wood. Is that... I mean, for gunpowder. Right, okay, sure. I'm going to get Plato, Descartes, Big Wiggly, Beauforties, and Trash Gordon to throw down a massive wooden wall. The safest of defenses. If we just go like that, bazinga. That's not terrible. I think that could look fine. Let's clear some of these rocks out too, so we've got more room to build things on without trashing a bunch more trees. Come here, little turkey. No, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Ooh! You shitbag. Fine. Anesthetize the turkey. I need you. It's for ecology, okay? We have very good reasons for doing this. Come on. Yes! Okay, turkey's been scanned into the animal database. Research is something we've got to consider a lot more carefully. We can't just say, okay, let's go for all the best stuff, right? We haven't got semi-random research because we don't need it this time. Asimov, you moron. This is what, like a 400-point research? It's taken you days. He doesn't have to sleep or eat. At least I certainly hope he doesn't have to eat, even though I haven't been making him meals. I presume he just recharges. That's when you eat. Please. Look at how slow that is. My guy. Okay, so when the robots have nothing to reverse engineer, clearly they're idiots. Luckily, we have a very fancy laboratory mod, which adds a whole bunch of laboratory-based stuff, which I think can increase, I hope, research speed. Laboratory station. Okay. Oh, it's okay. Big Wiggly's on it. Gives Asimov a little more time for that valuable research. There you go. 10% research speed when it's connected to a bench. Very nice. Oh, an animal. Hello. A fox named Cecil. Hello, Cecil. Unfortunately for you, Cecil, there is nothing in our program here about saving animals. You know what? We should. We definitely should. It feels weird not saving poor Cecil. Let's scan, Cecil. Gunshot in the neck. Who was this fox running away from? David Cameron. There's another terminal we could build, a steel research terminal. Go, Trash Gordon. Please help me out. Let that be some more research speed. Another 10%. Oh, amazing. We need a dedicated lab because he's so damn slow. 3, 2, here we go. Gunpowder, done. Amazing. What's the next research? 500 points. Oh, God. You can reverse engineer medicine because it's anesthetic rifles. Genius. That's already knocked off 100 points just like that. What a guy. Asimov. Come on, if I get you to drop the rifle, if you like haul it. Oh, look, see that? It said prioritize analyzing it. Yeah, no, do that. Do that. Oh, look at the research speed. This is genius. Oh my God. Okay, so we need to be very, very careful about making sure we've got the right items to reverse engineer them. Because look, clearly when we've got it, it just unlocked the whole research for us. And I mean, that makes sense. You give a robot a gun and ask it how it works. It's going to figure it out. Oh, this is cool. What a fun way to do research. And then you can also reverse engineer the anesthetic gun for non-lethal weapons. But I mean, that makes perfect sense. Cecil and Fox has joined us. Welcome. I don't want to build a zoo. I feel like I might not have a choice but to build a zoo at the rate we're going. How's the war coming along? Badly. Very badly. Is there any bamboo out there? We can get all plants on this map, but no, none have spawned in quite yet. Just got to keep an eye out for certain plants, certain trees that we want to get the seeds for. Monkey, he doesn't wear any pants. There's a dryad out here as well. Look at that. Ooh, could we have a robot? Like a robot Garanlangai? Sorry, what the hell is going on over here? Really tells the story, doesn't it? Oh, no, I can't do it again. I'm having flashbacks. God, I just hate this AI. It's simultaneously, oh, you've got to protect the trees, you've got to protect the environment, and then also build all your... Hello? Ooh, mineral friend. That's another one of the android creatures, right? These drones are ubiquitous in android societies of life-bearing worlds thanks to their specialized machinery capable of extracting minerals from organic material. Refine it and forge it into steel. Oh, cool. Perfect little sheep robot guy. Please join me. Think of the recycling we can do with that. That's it. Feed it all of those apples. Yes! All we have to do is keep an eye out for bamboo. The second we get bamboo, it's all the reusable, ecologically friendly building materials we could use. I think all the android animals might be bashing the door down to get to the power supply. I think they're spawning in on the edge of the map, smelling the power grid and breaking their way into the building. So while Asimov works very, very, very slowly on the research, I want to talk about a really cool idea I had. Now, 3 of the enemy factions here are hostile. They're permanently hostile. The Empire hates us because we're robots. The other 2 hate us because they're pirates. Probably thinking, how are you going to defeat a faction? How are we going to stop their pollution and stop them harming other humans if they're permanently hostile? I think there are loads of ways we could go about it, but the one I was thinking of is we can turn up with an army of anesthetic gun robots. We can anesthetize everybody and carry them back to base to be converted over to show them that harming people is wrong, the way we believe, the way we're going to operate. And then we could add them to an outpost, or we could just release them back out into the world and let them go rebuild a society converted over. We have a really, really cool mod that I've used a couple of times before. So the Spread the Word mod allows us to take people, convert them over, and release them. When we release 20, I think it is, then they will automatically flip over to our Ideologion. We're effectively gonna make the world a more peaceful place. And yeah, that will work for everybody. Sure, we can convert over the Empire and the Toxins and the Mercenaries and flip their Ideologion. But for the War Casket specifically, I was thinking we could capture them, take them out of the War Casket. We could give them back their limbs because they lose their arms and legs when they go in. You might have noticed here on the work screen, we have a therapist tab. We can fix them. We can fix the damage that happened to them when they were forced to become enormous cyborg killing machines. Oh, what do we do about that? Oh shit, it's right there. Asimov, bring the anesthetic rifle. Mineral Unit 1, you better not be eating my seeds. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, we should probably put a lock on the seed vault door. Shit. Asimov, run and gun. Oh, come on, it's already so heavily anesthetized. Good God, how much anesthetic does it take to bring down a yak? Oh, okay, I mean, it's a yak. It's meant for humans. There you go. Oh, stop firing. We don't want to kill it. I just want to knock it down. If you've just eaten all the seeds out of my seed bowl, I'm going to be pissed. I swear we had way more than that, didn't we? Oh, you idiot. Can we put it in a pen? I mean, it's artificial intelligence. I don't think we can just pin it up. Oh, that's so annoying. All right. Who would win? A bunch of conservator robots trying to save the planet by any means necessary, or one very hungry boy? One, get out of there. All of the animals need to get out of there. You shit. Okay, I might double door that to stop wild animals too, just in case someone walks in and they think that this is their chance. What did I do here? What? Don't mind me. I've apparently lost my mind. Yeah, that's not right at all, is it? Did I not do an area? Did I accidentally make a stockpile? I did both? How did I do both? No. Don't start eating the herbal medicine. You're not allowed in any stockpile, okay? That's for people. Just so hungry. Get out of there. Just gotta remember to keep analyzing. Did I say analyze or did I just say shoot? Oh, analyzing creature. Okay. There you go. I presume we get some sort of massive mood bonus, right? Because we're fulfilling our primary programming. No pollution, rich forest, initial hope, amazing aliens. Oh, you know what? I think because they're technically different races, Plato and Descartes are tier 1 robots. Asimov is tier 4. I think they consider each other alien? Not that it matters for Plato and Descartes, of course, because they don't have any needs. Oh, weird. Quest available, deep animals. Okay. Caravans of disgruntled toxins are being harassed by 3 manhunting Juby-Doos. Leader Stern Key wants you to help. Okay, so we don't have a choice because it's a human ordering an android. Sure. Do you want a mining arm and some jade, an advanced bioreactor, or a glitter world fragment? What does an advanced bioreactor do? Oh, cool. 20% less energy usage. Okay, sure. Do I trust the other robots to operate on Asimov? No. What about like a mining arm, though? 25% deep drill speed. 25% deep drill speed. Ooh. Say no more. Now, the rules of robotics do state that... that club was made of concrete, baby. The rules of robotics do state that we're only allowed to... or more specifically, the only thing we're not allowed to harm is humans. These Jubidoos are going to catch some Plato hands. Oh, Plato concrete, apparently. Let's do it. Oh, and Asimov's on the tortoise. What the hell was that noise? Was that just Big Wiggly making big wiggly noises? Here they come. They are coming from the bottom, but they're going to have to cross the water to get to her. Sentences I never thought I'd say out loud. We're going to have Plato and Descartes hang back. And hopefully Asimov can just anesthetize the horrible Scooby-Doo monsters. Oh, shit. No. Come on. Nice. Okay, now go for that one. Come on. Oh, okay. Now we start running. This is peak Rimworld. What the hell is going on? We've effectively got 2 club-wielding Roombas, a sentient machine on the back of an enormous metal tortoise, being chased down by Scooby-Doo polar bear hybrids. Hey, go, look, we're gonna have to start beating them. We're gonna have to start beating them. Asimov, if you could draw some away. Oh, this could work, Hold on. Oh, careful. Nice, good takedown. Amazing. If we could do it without doing a huge amount of damage to them as well. Come on. Nice. Ecologically friendly animal anesthetizing. Oh, wait, we are going to have to kill them, though, aren't we? Because they've got Scaria. I mean, that's within our programming. You kill these, otherwise they could harm humans. Robots don't have to worry about rabies, but humans definitely do. There you go. How did everybody do? You almost lost an arm, a leg, and a foot. And Plato... also almost lost an arm, but it could have been a lot worse. Speaking of arm, though, what a good replacement. How do we install that? Do we need, like, repair kits or something like that? I'm not sure. Maybe we don't. Oh, maybe we need components. And tending just works the same as usual by the looks of it. Oh, they can't have a conversation because they're not... They don't have any social. Oh, that's really sad. No, I don't think that's chunks of spacecraft. I think that's an entire bloody spacecraft. Oh, they just love recycling, don't they? Good God, that's a lot of resources. Thank you. Hold on. Operation Save the Trees. Cancel all tree cutting. Oh, I've got to build these bloody defenses. I've got to build them out of friggin' wood because of the AI. What if we just have a Garanlan Maker's Wood? Can I connect a robot up to a Garanlan tree? This is very bizarre. I mean, it's perfect for the harmony with nature thing, right? Throw that down, and we plant that. Oh my God, this probably will work. Can I get Asimov to do it? Can he be a tree man and a mechanoid man? We can? Oh, is this a terrible idea? You're going to have so much to do every day, but it's so perfect for harmony with nature. Oh, Asimov, the robot, is now also our... Garanlan tender. This is a terrible plan. Okay, cool. That seems like a really good idea. Let's give you wood makers. Actually, the more I think about it, he doesn't have to sleep. As long as we get enough food, and we've seen that there are clearly upgrades that can reduce the amount of energy that Asimov uses, as long as we can solve that problem, you can just sit there and prune the tree all day. No worries. Mechanator and Garanlan. Machines and nature. Hand in hand. Well, there we are. The first episode of an AI-driven, hopefully beautiful mess. Well, as with all of these very strange mod packs, very strange ideas, they normally take a couple of episodes to really find their feet, so stay with me. If you're not entirely convinced yet about this grand idea, there are some cool plans I've got going in the background on top of it. Of course, I can't talk about it all in one episode because there's like 500 mods. So you're going to have to bear with me. What I can say, though, very happily, is that it is a very, very, very optimized mod pack. Somebody did some tests on it and we're running, I think they said like 50 colonists and it still ran buttery smooth. So give it a go. Give it a go, see what you think, have fun. More importantly, if you've got any suggestions, of course, throw them at me in the comment section. I've actually been ill over the past couple of days, so sorry about the delays with this one as well. It's another reason why I'm confident that the series is going to get better with time as I somehow find the energy for life. Thank you to Immense Orb, Aromatic Fool, Mr. Moma, Shinjian, Londart, Honey Delalio, Lupus, Elven Flang, Little Bicky, Chex, Mako, Naughty Pickers, Sweetsy, The Badass Forerunner Elite, Twee Panda, Matman, Master Mary Malice, Somebody, Evelyn X, and Castle for their support over at the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you. Thank you for bearing with me. I do plan on uploading a Patreon video very soon. Just doing a kind of a monthly update, reflecting on some of the series, which series were crap, which series, in my opinion, were good and fun and nice. It won't be the dwarf one, that's for fact, so bear with me. Again, I'm running on empty over the past few days, so I'm trying to stay on top of everything as it is. So that'll be in the next couple of days, I hope. Thank you as well to Luke Norgrove, Illuminatis, William Sue, Nixie Poo, God of Femboys, Planty, Z-Audio951, Lawrence B., Ethan Hurst, Tassos Papadopoulos, Dan Does a Thing, Sarah Doctor in the House, Trevor, Hyrax Syraxus, I hope, James Coombe, Asgaran, Generally Mean, Kazumi Yamas, It's Me, Arty Party, and Sunset. See you all tomorrow. Throw me your ideas.